Hello everyone, welcome back to the Impact Report. Please subscribe and like my videos. Today, we're diving into one of the most explosive developments shaking Eastern Europe, the rumored military revolt in Belarus, where top generals are reportedly defying the long-standing regime. This isn't just another protest wave, it's a potential turning point that could reshape the region's power dynamics. Let's start by examining the exterior aspects of this situation, which refer to the visible, outward manifestations of the unrest that's gripping the nation. From the streets of Minsk to the borders with Russia and Ukraine, the exterior signs are impossible to ignore. Massive gatherings of civilians have spilled out onto public squares, with banners waving in the cold winter air, demanding change and echoing calls for freedom that harken back to the 2020 protests, but with a sharper edge this time. Military vehicles, usually a symbol of regime control, have been spotted idling in unusual positions, some even turning away from crowd control duties. Reports from eyewitnesses describe soldiers hesitating to enforce orders, their uniforms blending into the crowds rather than standing against them. The exterior also includes international reactions, with neighboring countries like Poland and Lithuania expressing concern over border stability, while Russia watches closely, its state media downplaying the events as minor disturbances. Visually, the scene is chaotic yet organized. Barricades made from everyday materials, flares lighting up the night skies, and the stark contrast of snow-covered grounds against the red and green of the national flag. Though many protesters favor the opposition's white, red-white variant, this exterior layer sets the stage for what's brewing beneath. A facade that's cracking under pressure after years of authoritarian rule. Now, shifting to the interior details, which delve deep into the heart of the regime's inner workings, the power structures, alliances, and fractures that have led to this moment of defiance. This is where the real story unfolds, layer by layer, revealing a web of loyalties tested, ambitions ignited, and suppressed grievances exploding into the open. At the core is President Alexander Lukashenko, who has ruled Belarus with an iron fist since 1994, maintaining control through a combination of economic dependencies on Russia, a vast security apparatus, and a military that's been historically loyal due to shared Soviet-era roots and generous perks for officers. But cracks began appearing long before this revolt, starting with the 2020 election fraud allegations that sparked nationwide protests, where over 100,000 people took to the streets, only to be met with brutal crackdowns involving riot police and detentions numbering in the tens of thousands. Fast forward to 2020,